five elements in the Taoist philosophy are different from the five elements in Western alchemy or in the Ayurvedic system from India. The five elements in the Taoist system are water, fire, earth, wood, and metal. So there's a productive cycle where one element supports the production and the expansion and the growth of the other element. And there's also a destructive interaction between the five elements where one element diminishes the power or the influence of an element. So we want to have a balance of all five elements, different colors, different objects, different textures inside the house for a more balanced effect. Because we are composed of five elements, we should have them in our house and in our view. If we don't have them, then there's going to be some kind of imbalance. For example, if you don't have enough earth element, you feel more ungrounded. You feel like you're not really anchored and stable. If there isn't enough wood element coming from plants or bamboo or trees, then there isn't support for the element of growth and expansion. And if there isn't enough water element, there isn't enough support for emotional expression and flow and change and flexibility. So for every element, there are a set of qualities, a set of colors, a set of attributes. And if we can balance the five elements in the rooms where we spend a lot of time, the living room, the bedroom, the kitchen, the office, then life is much more harmonious. So the elements can be balanced through color, through choice of objects, through shapes, etc. So this is a more complicated study, which is beyond the scope of today. And then the other thing which people should look for in their personal office or their house is the balance of yin and yang, masculine and feminine, hard and soft, round and straight, sharp edges. Because this is the foundation of Taoist philosophy. Everything is changing. The feminine is becoming more masculine, the masculine becoming more feminine, and we need to have a balance of energies which are related to the function of a room. For example, in a bedroom, we want more yin energies, energies that are soft, quieting, and soothing and calming. And in an office, we want more yang energy, more light, more stimulation, and more objects which stimulate the creative process. So being aware of what is yin, what is yang, and ways we can adjust the yin-yang balance is another way for us to really take advantage of feng shui principles. Sometimes smudging is not enough, especially for burial sites. If the level of the soul, the spiritual level of the souls were very high, then they probably have spiritual protectors guarding their burial sites. And burning some incense and chanting and playing some music might not be enough to convince the guardian spirits to go away and to stop bothering visitors. So you need more powerful techniques. You need direct communication. You need to have enough spiritual authority, in a sense, to command spirits to go away or obey your orders. So there is such a thing as spiritual rank, spiritual hierarchy, spiritual authority. The more energy you have, the deeper your attunement with Source, the creator of all that is, then the more power you have to influence other people, and other people who are not in the body but in the spirit form. So just like in an army, if a sergeant tells everybody, arrest the general, nobody will do anything. But if the general tells the soldiers, arrest the sergeant, they will obey the general, because the general has a higher rank, and there's an acceptance that rank represents authority in the military organization. Likewise, in human evolution, people have different levels of spiritual rank, and it's based on your spiritual practice. It's not given to you automatically. You earn it by doing spiritual practices and attaining higher levels of consciousness, and proving to your teachers you're able to handle more energy and power in a responsible way. Then you deserve to have more responsibility and more power over others. So it's a merit-based system. But it works the other way as well. People who do evil things, bad things, hurting people, manipulating things, can become more and more adept and skillful at hurting others. So you have to have more power and a higher rank than them on the side of light in order to really influence them, chase them away, or persuade them to go away. So creating energetic screens by waving our hands, creating an energy field which is permanent, which will actually repel ghosts and spirits from entering a house. So very often ghosts will linger in basements, in cellars, and in attics where the energy is very stagnant, where things are musty and old and undisturbed, because they feel comfortable with lower energy types of areas. So we can, besides cleaning up clutter and physically washing the place, energetic cleansing is a way to enhance the energy.